more important things to deal with. Live problems, not things that died millions of years ago.
Everyone has their own priorities, my child.
He's right.
To tell you the truth, I'm looking for Mr. Hans Vorarlberg. He's the sole heir of a very unusual factory. My company is in charge of negotiations for the takeover of this factory. At last word, he was living in Syberia. So, as soon as my train is ready, I'll be continuing my journey eastwards.
Syberia. Ah, Syberia. But what was it you said again?
Said what?
My friend had her motorcycle
mentioned
stolen.
a name. The person
That
you are
sucks.
looking for.
Vorarlberg. Hans Vorarlberg. Do you know him?
Hans Vorarlberg. How could I forget him? Such an extraordinary fellow. So inventive. We shared a passion for mammoths, you know, and we bonded over this passion. Without it, I confess, I would have had little to do with an odd, ageless retard like Hans. At the time, we were both students. Well, sort of.
No,
put it this
sir.
way. Hans had special permission to attend paleontology lectures. You see, he didn't really have the necessary qualifications. In exchange, Hans did a few odd jobs around the
It's
university.
weird to hear that word.
Your Hans Vorarlberg sounds uncannily
I
like
haven't heard
the
the
one
word
I'm looking
retard
for.
in like
I'm not sure,
10
my
years,
dear.
man.
Hans was above all questions of money and business. Just to imagine him running a factory, perish the thought.
Can you tell me a little bit more about him?
He was always a mystery to me. He never said very much, never quite seemed to grasp what you said to him. He expressed himself instead through his incredible mechanical contraptions. His inventions, I admit, have been much appreciated by the university. The few times we really did talk, it was about his strange interest for mammoths and a doll. Some sort of doll that obsessed him.
A doll, you say?
Hans and the Real
Yes.
Girl.
He kept talking about it. One day he described it
No,
to
that's
me.
a game I'd want to play.
Sort of
No,
children's
no, I
toy.
don't want to play that game. I
A
was wrong.
miniature mammoth mounted by
Not
a
even as a
mount.
joke.
It appears he found it in a cave not far from his home. The event all sounds very dramatic. His account was slightly confused, but it awoke a great interest in me.
What do you mean?
To my knowledge, there is only one tribe who made figurines featuring a mouth, and that tribe is the Yukols. They live in the farthest reaches of Syberia, and for them, the dolls constituted a sacred object, illustrating one of their central legends. How such a doll made the journey from the frozen Siberian north to a cave in the French Alps is a mystery to me. Even today, it is beyond my comprehension.
Have you considered that Hans Vorarlberg was maybe making it up? You said yourself he didn't seem to have all his mental facilities intact.
No, that's impossible. Hans couldn't invent a story like that. The doll is a sacred part of the Syberia legend. He described it to me in exact detail. Syberia itself is a chimera that paleontologists of the world are very fond of pursuing.
Chimera. Edward. Edward.
My train stopped in a peculiar aviary. It's very odd. A lot of bird species seem to seek harbor there.
Ornithology is far from being my favorite subject, but I must concede that the station is the pride of the university. It was initially intended for teaching purposes, but then birds started arriving from all around the world.
Yeah, I prefer
Seems that there were
dialogue
still rare
strings.
species breeding
You know,
there
4
and flourishing.
options.
Are
They go
there?
different directions.
Can you give me an example?
I have been told about a kind of bird with peculiar habits. Let's see now, the Amazon cuckoo. That's right. But, oh, I'm so foolish. I can't remember what was so special about it. Just that its behavior is very peculiar.
The Amazon?
Oh,
Where's the
Amazon is right.
Amazon?
I'm sorry. Okay.
What is the
My bad.
Amazon?
I'm sorry, my dear, but one cannot learn everything in a lifetime. Specialization is the key to real knowledge. Why don't you pay a visit to our library?
Thank you very much.
Okay, so there is something in the library I need. Good. I don't think I
Arriving
talked
in
about the train.
Bergstadt is an amazing experience.
You came by train.
Yes, in a...
You mean you drive a train? Young ladies of today never cease to amaze me.
Oh, no, I'm not the engineer. The train's...
A clockwork train, driven by an automaton. I once knew a man long ago who could have invented such a train. It was he who designed the bandstand in the main square.
And
To think that
this
he
guy's
was
sapping
even
all my
capable
energy.
of creating such a gadget.
Definitely a good place to log off once I'm done with this guy.
Genius. But oddly, at the same time, he was also almost a child. It was as if his mental and physical evolution had definitively halted at the age of 10. Can you believe that?
Yes.
Yes, we just talked about that.
I think I can believe that. At least I'm beginning to.
All right.
I'll leave you in peace. I hope I haven't disturbed you too much.
Sorry? No, not at all, my dear child.
All right. Well, stream 2. It's done. Thanks for coming on again, Woven. It's good talking to you. See you soon. We'll be streaming again soon. Follow me at Taylor Porter. I'm sorry, at... Yep, there's my last name. At TaylorIsGood87 on Twitter. Updates there. I hope to remember to actually update the freaking title of the stupid stream, so there'll be an update there as well. But that's it. Have a great day.